Hi students, welcome to Bosco Campus Vision. In today's session, we are going to deal with one of the major suprasegmental features, that is stress. The segments of spoken language, that is the vowels and consonants, can be described as segmental phonemes. They are also called primary phonemes. These segmental phonemes combine to produce syllables, words, phrases, and sentences. The speech features such as stress, pitch, intonation, etc. affecting speech sounds can be called sound attributes or suprasegmentals. When contrastive, that is, when they effect a change of meaning, they are described as suprasegmental phonemes. These suprasegmental phonemes are also called secondary phonemes or prosodic phonemes. These suprasegmentals affect higher units of sound like words, phrases, and sentences, and not single segments, that is the phonemes. Stress. Stress is the intensity or prominence given to a syllable. It may be described as emphasis on a syllable or word in the form of prominent relative loudness. What about syllable? A syllable is a basic unit of spoken language which consists of an uninterrupted sound that can be used to make up words. In other words, we can say that a syllable is a unit of pronunciation having one vowel sound with or without surrounding consonants forming the whole or a part of a word. A word is made up of one or more syllables. For example, consider the word girl. It has got only one vowel sound, so we can say that the word consists of only one syllable. Again, consider the word behind. It consists of two vowel sounds, so this word has got two syllables. Remember, when you count syllables in a word, count diphthongs as only one vowel sound. Words with one syllable are called monosyllabic words. Words with two syllables are called disyllabic words. Words with more than two syllables are called polysyllabic words. So, the intensity or the degree of force with which we utter a syllable or sound is called stress. If the prominence is given to syllables in isolated words, it is called word stress. The English language gives great importance to stress in words. All the syllables in a polysyllabic word in English are not articulated with the same force. Some are uttered with greater force than others. For example, when we pronounce the word canteen, the second syllable is more prominent than the first. The syllable that is prominent in a word is called the stressed syllable or the accented syllable. In other words, we can say that the stressed syllable or the accented syllable is the one uttered with the greatest degree of force. For example, in the word cultivation, the stressed syllable is the third one. The stressed syllable is said to receive the primary or tonic stress or accent, and the syllable next to that in the degree of force of utterance is said to receive secondary stress or accent. The stressed syllable or primary accent is marked with a short vertical stroke on the top at the beginning of the syllable. The secondary stress is marked with a short vertical bar below and at the beginning of the syllable. There are no rules for determining which syllable in a word is to be stressed. It is difficult for a non-native speaker to place the accent on the correct syllable since in English words the accent is both free and fixed. It is free in the sense that it is not associated with any particular syllable like the first, second, final, etc. in all polysyllabic words. There are languages in which all polysyllabic words receive the accent on the first syllable. In French, for example, word accent always falls on the last syllable of polysyllabic words. But in English, there are disyllabic words that are accented on the first syllable. Again, disyllabic words which are accented on the second syllable and on the first syllable. So, we can say that in English, word accent is free. That is, it is not associated with a particular syllable in all polysyllabic words. Accent in English words is fixed also in the sense that the main accent always falls on a particular syllable of any given word. For example, the word daughter always receives the accent on the first syllable. Again, the word before always receives the accent on the second syllable. Another difficulty about English word accent is due to the shift in the accent, quite common in derivatives. Very often, we derive one word from another by adding a suffix. For example, we add the suffix al to the word option to form the word optional. Sometimes the derived word receives the accent on the same syllable on which the original word takes the accent. For example, consider the word develop and development. Here the stress falls on the second syllable for both words. That is, there is no stress shift in the derivatives. But sometimes the derived word receives the accent on a syllable different from the one on which the original word takes the accent. For example, the word artist has got the primary stress on the first syllable. But when it comes to the word artistic, the stress falls on the second syllable. Another aspect of English word accent that is difficult for foreign learners of language is the shift of accent according to the function of words. There are a number of disyllabic words, that is, words with two syllables, in which the accental pattern depends on whether the words are used as nouns or adjectives or as verbs. When these words are used as nouns or adjectives, the stress falls on the first syllable. When they are used as verbs, the accent is on the second syllable. For example, consider the word absent. If it is used as a noun or adjective, stress falls on the first syllable, and if it is used as the verb, stress falls on the second syllable. Compound words. Compound words are words composed of two separable words. For example, blackbird, bookshelf, footprint, herself, whatever, etc. In most compound words in English, the primary accent falls on one of the two elements, usually the first. Compound words which have self and ever as their second element are accented on the second element. There are also compound words in English in which both the elements are accented. Though there are no rules as such for determining word accent in English, the following hints will be useful. Words with weak prefixes have the primary accent on the root. The derivational affixes age, ance, en, er, ess, full, hood, ice, ish, ive, less, ly, meant, ness, or ship, ure do not normally affect the accent. The inflectional suffixes ed, es, and ing do not affect the accent. Words ending in ion take the primary stress on the penultimate syllable, that is the syllable preceding the last one. Words ending in IC, ICAL, ICALLY, IOUS, IAL and IALLY receive the primary accent on the syllable before the suffix. Words ending in ITY take the primary accent on the third last syllable. That's about word stress. Please do answer the question, and thank you so much for paying attention.